In focus this afternoon, the challenges facing America's veterans once they return home from the battlefield. I'm proud to be the Master of Ceremonies at a special event next week to raise awareness and funds for homeless veterans. Joining me now is Larry Fitzmaurice, President and CEO of the New England Center for Homeless Veterans. Larry, thanks for being with us.
It's great to be with you, Chet, as usual.
And tell us a bit about the event tomorrow, or rather Thursday night at the Seaport Hotel.
Yeah, this will be our 7th annual Leave No One Behind dinner. It's always a very festive affair, as it will be this year. We'll gather about 400 people. We'll have General Butch Neal, who is the former Assistant Commandant of the Marine Corps, as our guest speaker. It'll be a very colorful event. There's a honoree, Wilmot Griffin, who was our poster child for successful veterans veterans who have passed through our center, and this guy is a terrific example of that, and we'll hear about that on Thursday.
Well, that's a remarkable place. I wish everybody had an opportunity to go through there at least once. Let's talk a little bit about the challenge of homelessness for veterans. Do we know just how many veterans are struggling without homes now?
Well, nationally, it's well over 100,000, but it's veterans have a unique claim on homelessness, and it never should happen. If you're a veteran of the United States military, you should never be homeless, but nonetheless they are. And the traumas that they're facing in this particular go-around in Afghanistan and Iraq are particularly unique, which causes some homelessness because of the trauma associated with it.
What are some of the services offered other than shelter at the facility?
Well, as you know, Chet, we recently changed the name from shelter to center to emphasize the fact that we have transitioned from just food and lodging to a transitional facility that moves people back out into the community with a job and with independent housing. And we do that through the immediate intervention of our social worker staff and our clinical psychologists. We develop an exit plan for each veteran as they come through and figure a way to get them out in less than a year. And then on top of that, we have a veterans training school with a dean and a registrar appropriately credentialed to give people what they need in terms of training to get them out into the community with jobs and with housing.
And all of the money from next Thursday's event at the Seaport Hotel is directed to that effort.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And are there tickets still available?
Always.
Always tickets. And if not, we'll make room
We'll
for
put
you
new
there.
tables in the room if we have to.
All right. Larry Fitzmaurice, President and CEO of the New England Center for Homeless Veterans. Thanks for joining us, and look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you, Chad.
Now, that 7th annual Leave No One Behind dinner, auction, and presentation of battlefield citations event was next Thursday night. It begins at 6 p.m. at the Boston Seaport Hotel. For more information and tickets, you can log on to the New England Center for Homeless Veterans website, www.nechv.org.